Hello, everyone. My name is Leslie. This is a series of Frugal Thoughts. And my Frugal Thought for you today is how important it is to be prepared when you are doing things so that you do not end up wasting money on last minute non-frugal purchases. And I could probably subtitle this, and I always say, don't buy sunscreen on the boardwalk. That's how I kind of say that to my children. Whenever they are going somewhere, now that they are older, they will say, what do I need? What should I bring? And I'll say, just remember, don't buy sunscreen on the boardwalk. And what that means is that if you are ever on vacation, and we live near the Jersey Shore and they have boardwalks, if you are someone who unfortunately has forgotten their sunscreen, you end up having to go up and pay a arm and a leg for twice the amount that you would pay if you were to buy it off the island at a Target or another convenience store or big box store, because you are paying a premium because you're on this boardwalk and you need it. There are thousands of examples, and please let me know what your examples are of things that you do in advance so that you are not paying a premium. There were so many different things that people have told me that I think are funny, some that I never thought about. The big things that I would always say is don't buy sunscreen on the boardwalk. And I always say don't pay for things you can get for free. And that means specifically water bottles or water. I always had my children, if we went to most sporting events and activities and things like that around here, not obviously on airplanes and things like that, but you are allowed to bring a water bottle, and or even on airplanes, you're allowed to bring an empty water bottle. So when we travel and we go somewhere, we will carry an empty water bottle in our carry-on item, whatever it is. We get through security, and then when we get through security, we fill the water bottle up with water once we get through security, because you can't carry water through security. So that is an example of not paying a premium for something, because water I just was somewhere recently, and the water, the thing of water was like $6.50 it's a 14-ounce bottle of Deer Park water. If you went to Sam's Club or Costco or wherever you might get it, you would probably pay 14 to 16 cents for this bottle of water. They were paying $6.50. Anyway, the other example I can remember was one time we were fortunate enough to be at Disney World, and it had started to rain. And if you have ever been in Disney World or anywhere in the South or anywhere, lots of places, Ireland, other places, you will have a sudden rain squall. And I remember everyone was running into these stores to go at the last minute and buy these rain ponchos. And so I have similarly said, don't buy rain ponchos in Disney World. If you're lucky enough to be in Disney World, try not to buy you can get at Target or other places. I see them all the time at the Goodwill bins. The prepackaged rain ponchos. They're just, cheap plastic. Basically, you could use a trash bag. I guess if I didn't have them, I would just pack 7 trash bags and, put them in. You can smush them into a single Glad bag, a smaller sandwich bag. And then if you need them, take them out and use them instead of going out and buying. And I think they were like $8.95 each for a really cheap poncho. Now, it does have a Mickey Mouse on it, but I don't need a Mickey Mouse on my poncho. And that is really a whole nother thing. We do not we buy almost no Mickey Mouse gear or equipment at Disney World itself. I will be looking throughout the course of the year at various things, especially when they were younger, obviously, to buy little knickknacks and things like that to get for Disney World. When you're at Disney World, one of the things that they do is you want an autograph book that you have the Disney characters write, the ones that are walking around on Main Street like that, and they sign, Cinderella, Chip, and Dale, whatever their name is. And I went to the local store and got a thing of Disney stickers and plain white autograph books, and my kids decorated themselves, and I think they were $1.99, and the stickers were $2. So anyway, and I think in the Disney store I Don't quote me on this, but they're much more than that. Anyway, so resist the temptation, or resist not being prepared. And if you're going out, think down the road, what will I need for a day on the beach? I'm going to need sunscreen. What do I need for a day outside? If I'm going around and being out in the elements is a big consideration, I may need, take the 2 steps. Look at the weather forecast and make sure that I have packed my rain ponchos. So this could probably be subtitled, Don't Buy Sunscreen on the Boardwalk. This is my frugal thought for the day. Please let me know what kind of things you have done in advance and prepared for, so that you did not end up having to pay a fortune for them. Again, this always comes back to Amy Decision and the lessons I learned in the Tightwad Gazette. As she pointed out, if you are saving $25 on 5, and by not paying an extra $5 for 5 ponchos for your kids, that is $25 that you can use for something else, and And that money, if you're careful, will eventually, you can put that towards your mortgage. You can put that through you should have no debt other than your mortgage, but if you listen to Dave Ramsey, and you will hopefully become in a situation where you are my age, you are financially in a good spot. My name is Leslie. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Let me know the kind of things that you prepared for in advance. Thank you. Bye.